Mira's quest for the golden leaf. Once upon a time, in a snug little burrow nestled beneath the golden savanna grass, lived a petite, energetic meerkat named Mira. Mira's bright, curious eyes always sparkled with wonder, and her soft, sandy fur was the color of warm toast. Mira loved to play hide-and-seek with her friends, and her giggles would fill the air like tinkling bells. However, Mira also had a worry that would flutter in her tummy like a restless butterfly. Mira often found herself worrying about everything. She worried about the sun being too hot, the rain being too cold, and the wind being too strong. She even worried about the stars being too far away. This worry would sometimes stop her from joining her friends in their playful games. It was a heavy cloud that followed her around, darkening her sunny days. Geoffrey, a tall, wise giraffe, was Mira's best friend. He had kind, chocolate eyes, a speckled coat, and a gentle, nurturing nature. Geoffrey often comforted Mira, his voice as soothing as a lullaby. "Mira," he would say, "you're not alone. Lots of us worry about things. But remember, worries are like bubbles. They're big and scary when they're close, but they become small and disappear when you let them go." Mira listened to Geoffrey's words, her heart yearning to be free of the worry bubbles. She thought about Toby, the tiny tortoise from the next burrow, who was once afraid of his own shadow. But now, Toby was happily traipsing around without a care in the world. "If Toby can do it, so can I," she mused, her inner voice whispering with hope. The Golden Leaf's Message. One day, Mira and Geoffrey stumbled upon a delicate feather-like leaf, shimmering gold in the sunlight. It was unlike anything they had seen before. As Mira held it close, it whispered soothing lullabies, its melody as soft as a mother's caress. Suddenly, the leaf fluttered in Mira's paw, revealing a hidden message. "To find peace, seek the calming river deep in the savanna," it whispered. Intrigued, Mira and Geoffrey decided to embark on the thrilling quest. They knew it wouldn't be easy, but the thought of finding the calming river filled them with hope. "Imagine," Mira said to Geoffrey, "being able to play in the sun without worrying about it being too hot, or enjoy the rain without fearing it's too cold. That would be wonderful." Their journey led them across the vibrant savanna, past towering acacia trees and friendly animals. The earth beneath their feet was warm and comforting, the sky above them as wide as a child's imagination. With each step, Mira felt her worries shrinking, like bubbles popping one after another. As they journeyed, Mira and Geoffrey shared stories and laughter, their bond growing stronger. "We're in this together, Mira," Geoffrey reassured her. "And remember, worries are just bubbles." The journey begins. Deep inside, Mira felt a flicker of hope. She thought about how her life would change if she could overcome her worries. "If I can find the calming river," she thought to herself, "maybe I can let my worry bubbles go." After days of traveling, they reached a vast open plain. They were unsure which way to go until the golden leaf, like a compass guided by the wind, pointed towards the setting sun. Following the leaf's direction, they continued their quest with renewed energy, their hearts filled with hope and anticipation. And so, Mira and Geoffrey's adventure had truly begun, their journey a testament to their courage and friendship. Little did they know, the magical river they sought was closer than they thought, and with it, the key to overcoming Mira's worries. Challenges along the way. As Mira and Geoffrey ventured deeper into the whispering forest, the golden leaf led them to a lush green oasis. This enchanting spot was alive with the chatter of colorful birds and scented with the sweet perfume of vibrant flowers. Here they met a jolly troop of monkeys, their fur as soft as silk and eyes gleaming with mischief. But then she remembered Geoffrey's wise words. "Worries are just bubbles," she whispered to herself. Taking a deep breath, she held the golden leaf close and gently hummed a soothing tune. The bees, as if enchanted by the melody, began to calm down, eventually settling peacefully on the blooming flowers. The oasis was safe once more, and the golden leaf in Mira's paw glowed brighter, its lullaby growing even more harmonious. The calming river. A gentle breeze rustled the leaves of the acacia trees, pointing them towards their next destination. As they padded softly through the whispering forest, they arrived at a sparkling, clear brook. A family of otters, their fur shiny and wet, greeted them with friendly squeaks. The brook was a lifeline for the creatures of the forest, but as Mira and Geoffrey watched, the brook started to dry up. If the water disappeared, the forest creatures would lose their source of life. Mira's worry bubbles started to rise again, but she took a deep breath, remembering the calming lullaby of the golden leaf. She whispered to the leaf, and as if by magic, it fluttered, releasing a soft rain that replenished the brook. The otters squeaked in joy, their home saved. The golden leaf shimmered, its whisper turning into a melodious song of joy. Following the direction of a beautiful rainbow arched across the sky, Mira and Geoffrey found themselves in a hidden grove, filled with juicy, ripe fruits. Here they met a shy spotted deer, its eyes wide and curious. But their peace was shattered when thunderous Thabo roared overhead, his lightning eyes flashing. The animals panicked, their safe haven under threat. But Mira was not the same meerkat who had started this journey. Her worry bubbles were smaller now, and she felt a new strength within her. She stood tall, humming the lullaby with all her heart. The golden leaf in her paw glowed brightly, its song mingling with Mira's. Thabo's roars ceased, his form dissipating into wisps of cloud. The golden leaf sparkled, its song now a symphony of peace and calm. With Thabo gone, the grove returned to its tranquil state. A soft golden light illuminated a path that led to a towering mountain, the next stop on their quest. As they climbed, Mira and Geoffrey finally reached the peak where the magical river flowed. Its waters were calm and soothing, whispering words of comfort and peace. Suddenly, thunderous Thabo returned, his roars echoing across the mountains. The river started to churn, its calmness replaced by chaotic waves. But Mira was ready. Her worry bubbles were gone, replaced by a newfound bravery. She sang the lullaby with all her heart, the golden leaf glowing brighter than ever before. Thabo's roars ceased, his form dissipating into nothingness. The golden leaf transformed into a beautiful butterfly, its wings the same golden hue. It fluttered around Mira, a symbol of her transformation from a worry-filled meerkat to a brave adventurer. The journey. Home with thunderous Thabo finally gone, Mira and Geoffrey began their journey home, their hearts lighter than ever before. The golden savanna seemed even more vibrant, the sun setting on the horizon like a glowing orange ball. The air was sweet with the scent of acacia blossoms, and the soft rustle of the grass was like a gentle lullaby. "Geoffrey," Mira said, her voice filled with newfound confidence, "what do bees wear to weddings?" Geoffrey looked at her curiously. "Stingers?" he guessed. Mira shook her head, her eyes twinkling with mischief. "No, silly, they wear buzz tuxedos," she laughed, her giggles ringing through the savanna. Geoffrey joined in, their laughter echoing under the starlit sky. As they neared their home, the familiar sight of the snug little burrow beneath the golden savanna grass brought a sense of warmth and comfort. The stars above twinkled like diamonds, and the gentle breeze whispered tales of their brave adventure. Suddenly, Tranquil Sage, the ancient wise elephant, appeared from the shadows. His soft gray skin glowed under the moonlight, and his calm eyes twinkled with pride. "Well done, Mira. You have found your inner strength," he whispered, his voice echoing in the still night. Mira was not the same meerkat who had started this journey. Her worry bubbles were gone, replaced by a newfound bravery. "I am strong, even when things feel big," she thought to herself, her heart swelling with pride. She had learnt to challenge her worries, to breathe in calm and breathe out worry. She knew now that her worries did not define her. Of course, there were times when her old worries tried to creep back in, like the time when a sudden thunderstorm threatened their burrow. But Mira remembered the golden leaf and its soothing lullaby. She took a deep breath and reminded herself, every moment is a new chance. And just like that, her worry bubbles popped, leaving her calm and collected. One beautiful sunny day, Mira decided to join her friends in a game of hide and seek. She had always been too worried to play, afraid of getting lost. But now, she ran and hid, giggling as the others tried to find her. She felt the sun warm on her fur, heard the merry chirping of the birds, and smelt the rich, earthy scent of the savanna. "This is fun!" she exclaimed, a wide smile on her face. Life in the savanna was much happier for Mira now. She played with her friends, explored new places, and even helped other animals when they were in trouble. She and Geoffrey would often sit under the shade of an acacia tree, sharing stories and laughter. The golden savanna was no longer a place of worry for Mira, but a home filled with joy and adventure. Mira's newfound bravery. As Mira grew older, her newfound bravery shone brightly. She became a guide for the younger meerkats, teaching them how to overcome their worries. "Remember," she would say, "worries are just bubbles. They're big and scary when they're close, but they become small and disappear when you let them go." She taught them to count to 10 slowly, to challenge their worries with evidence, and to practice mindfulness. Her words became a beacon of hope for the young ones, her journey a testament to the strength within each of them. Mira's dreams grew as she did. She dreamt of becoming a wise guide like Tranquil Sage, helping others navigate their worries. She also dreamt of exploring more of the vast savanna, meeting new animals, and facing new adventures. "I am strong, even when things feel big," she thought, her heart filled with anticipation for the future. And so, Mira's journey of overcoming her worries was not just a journey across the savanna, but a journey within herself. She had learnt that she was stronger than her worries, that every moment was a new chance, and most importantly, that she was not alone. Mira, the petite, energetic meerkat, had found her inner strength, and with it, the freedom to live a life full of joy and adventure.